Hello and welcome to this brand new video about how to map out your goals for 2025. If you don't know me, my name's Jay. I'm an entrepreneur helping creators grow their brands. And yeah, just for myself and for all my, followers, people, audience, if you're new here, hi. This is just going to be a guide of what I'm doing to map out my goals for 2025 and how you can learn something and do the same. So without further ado, the way that I always like to map out my goals is through a very clear vision, because what I've found in the past is from always setting goals and not reaching them, you always tend to, put yourself down and not really give yourself the permission to see progress. So having a vision is a bit more broader, but a bit easier for you to realize, okay, I didn't reach my goal, but I'm making progress because I'm getting closer to my vision and not to a specific goal. Of course, your vision will be broken down in goals, but that's besides the point. So let's talk about what a vision actually is. So a vision is a clear and inspiring mental image of what you want to achieve or become in the future. It encapsulates your aspirations, dreams, and the ideal outcomes you're working toward. A vision is typically, positive, motivational. It creates kind of a vision of what you want to gain or create. And it's future oriented. It gives you a long-term perspective or North Star to guide your actions. And it's specific but flexible. And this is what I meant before. You're not working towards a specific target goal, but you're working towards a vision, right? An outcome. While detailed enough to give direction, it allows room for adjustment and circumstances as circumstances change. Okay, but what is really important about a vision is creating an anti-vision, right? Where do you want to move towards? Because in my perspective, there's a lot of people that don't really know what their goals are, but they do know what they don't want to have, right? They do know where they want to move away from. And this can really help you write down your goals and your vision if you know what your anti-vision is. So an anti-vision is an opposite of a vision, right? It describes the scenario you most want to avoid. It identifies the undesirable outcomes, behaviors, or situations that could arise if you fail to take action. So basically, it's a what not to do or where not to go guide, right? Preventative and cautionary, it highlights the consequences of inaction or wrong action. Rooted in aversion, it gives you it drives you to want to avoid certain things, right? Emotional motivator. The fear of ending up in your anti-vision can probably make you stay on track. So an example of an anti-vision, and the reason why I didn't have an example of a vision is because we're going to dive way further into that. I don't want to be stuck in a job I hate, feeling unfulfilled and living paycheck to paycheck with no time for family or hobbies and regretting the opportunities I didn't pursue. So let's just get into further understanding and also a little bit of homework. Don't worry, I'll get further in detail, but how this aids in understanding goals. Clarity and contrast, right? If you have this contrast, it's going to be easier for you to understand what your goals are. I'm not going to read all of this out, but you can pause this. Motivation, right? It's going to give you inspiration of where you want to go. Like sometimes many people don't like this. Many people say, oh, you need to rely on discipline, but sometimes you just need a bit of motivation. So you need something that can just pep you up and get you back on track. And that's what your vision is. Prioritization. So this is very, very important, right? So by understanding what are you going to prioritize is the key indicator that you're going to reach your goals. Because if you've got a bunch of goals, you don't know what to prioritize, and you just put things ahead of each other because it's easier, and then you don't reach what you actually want to reach. So prioritization. Emotional anchoring. The positive emotions tied to your vision and the negative emotions tied to your anti-vision keep you emotionally invested in achieving your goals and avoiding failure, right? So you need to understand that if you put positive emotions to your vision, you're going to move towards it. That's just how your brain works. It wants to reach pleasure. If you tie negative emotions, which mostly you automatically do, you're going to be more emotionally invested in achieving your goals and avoiding failure. Accountability, right? If you revisit this constantly, you're always going to be able to realign, recenter yourself towards your vision. So let's do some homework. Now, I do have a specific guideline, a specific outline of how to define your vision, which I'm going to get onto. But what I want you to do is define your vision and your anti-vision without a guideline, like just with your own cognitive firing of your brain, right? What is your vision? Make it descriptive. What is your anti-vision? Make it descriptive. Okay, so now, because you guys are really lucky, there's a free course that you can download that's going to help you build your 10-minute vision, is what I like to call it. And you'll realize why it's called 10-minute vision in a second. But feel free to go through these course in your own time. But what I will go into is these last 2 points, right? This is your 10-minute vision. How do I say it? Your 10-minute vision, document. You can print this out. You can do whatever you want to do. Now, like I said, when you download the guide, you'll be able to get access to this. So this isn't mine because this is a template, but what you can do, this is the logo of the 10-minute vision, is you can create your 10-minute vision and put your name in here and customize this, right? If you go here and make a copy, you can customize this entire presentation. So here it describes on the first slide how to shape your reality by design. And this just gives you a little bit of a frame of mind when going into this. Like I said, you can print this out and review this on a daily basis. So use this document to refer whenever you feel lost and need a sense of direction, purpose. Give yourself the permission to correct this document meticulously, as every detail matters. Any degree of inaccuracy will not allow you to attract what you want out of life. Refer to this document once in the morning and once at night. If you want faster results, you can increase this number. Shape your reality by design, not by chance. You will notice that everything in this document begins to come true. So I recommend that you have versions of this document and to not change the document continuously. This will show you how far you've come. For example, let's say 6 months into 2025, your goals change. You realize you don't want to pursue a job, or you don't want to pursue whatever you want to do. Make a copy of this. Instead of changing the document itself, make a copy and call it version 2. Because then you'll see, over the years, I went from wanting this to wanting this to wanting this. And you realize you're growing so much as a person. So the most important thing I feel like that defines a good life is these 4 pillars: relationships, health, wealth, and spirit. Now we're going to define this and make sure that we have the right goals and frame of mind in it. So relationships. What friends do you want to have? What romantic relationship do you want to have? What is your connection to your family? What career friendships do you want, right? Colleagues. You want to define this in a very descriptive manner. I'm not going to tell you how to do this, right? I want you to, find the way to describe this for yourself. And then make a little vision board. This is pretty similar. Actually, I think this even is my relationships kind of vision board, right? Obviously, I put this in as an example, but you're going to have to replace these images with your own. So you can go to Pinterest, pick out some images, and create a vision for what you want. So I want to have, great times with my girlfriend playing tennis, going on nice trips, having my friends doing running and gym. I want to have fun experiences with my friends in nice apartments and nice pools and whatever. That's how I want my friendships to be. You can also put symbols. I like to have a more aesthetic style. You can do whatever you want with these images. Wealth. How much money do you want to make? What investments do you have? How much do you work? What field do you work in? Very simple. How do you want to make money? This is again mine. Aston Martin, sleek apartment, modern. I want to have lots of green, stuff around me in my apartment. I love nature. I want to travel, stuff like that, right? I love this aesthetic. Spirit. How do you feel on a daily basis? What is your relationship with the universe, higher power, or God? Do you have any passion projects, things that make you happy? Which people do you value most? Now, a lot of people won't understand what is spirit, right? What does it even mean? Spirit is the things that, because let's be honest, you can have wealth, you can have relationships. You can have relationships, you can have wealth, and you can have health, right? Which I'll get on now. But if you don't feel good every day, if you don't have a deeper purpose fueling you, it doesn't matter. And that's why spirit is so important. So here, family, maybe having a meditation center, being around great people. I took a few things away from mine. That's why it looks a bit empty, just to keep it a bit more private. But yeah, craft this how you like. Health. What is your diet? What is your ideal body? What do you value most? How do you stay mobile? Right? Health. Gregor Gallagher, best physique. Lamb, tennis, acai bowls, running, lean physique, gym, stuff like that, right? Just things that inspire me. Okay, your name identity, right? So what you would call this is you would define your purpose in a third person. And the reason why you want to do this is because you want to act like it's already true. This needs to act like your Wikipedia page, right? So in this case, for me, it would be the Jay Hyatt identity. And then you can do like millionaire, entrepreneur, philosopher, motivator, creator, or creative, whatever, right? And then you can do Jay Hyatt's definite life purpose. And then, for example, for me, Jay Hyatt wants to create an education company for creators, blah, blah, blah. He believes that. Before that, he aims to. You just want to, here's a few key points, right? You just want to, and I already did a little bit of writing for you to give you an outline, but you just want to write what you want to be known for, what your long-term goal is, and yeah, just give yourself a really, really ambitious identity. Like, what do you want to be known for, right? In 30 years' time. I want to be known for writing a book. I want to be known for traveling, giving speeches, having a great YouTube channel, which with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, all of that stuff. Jay Hyatt's perfect day. He wakes up at 6:30 every day. Jay Hyatt's material desires. By December 24th, he'll be making X a month. He'll be by December 2030 or 2028, he'll be driving an Aston Martin. Stuff like that. Be ambitious. Don't hold back. Now, obviously, I've got a man here because I'm a man. But if you're a woman, then you can put a woman, right, as a silhouette here. And then I've got certain features about myself, right? I'm focused. All social media that I use is intentional. I have a great team. I'm a systems genius. By the way, I never used to be a systems genius, but I'm telling myself that on a daily basis, so I automatically develop the skills to be a system genius. I'm good at business. I'm skilled. I'm respected. I've got high status friends. So these are all things that you can write down. It's just like you're creating an avatar in a video game. Like, what do you want that person to have? You want them to be shredded, ripped, charismatic, all of those things. Just give yourself features. Your name, legacy. So this vision board is a little bit more far-fetched, right? This is like, if everything was perfect, right? Aston Martin, probably $30 million mansion, amazing, living room, bed, skylight, wardrobe, amazing stuff. I've even got my music studio here because I love producing music. And just kind of something that is just got no limits, right? Just to open your mind. Bucket list, buy a standing desk, all of that stuff, right? So you can have, let's say you want a new pair of headphones, you want to take a trip to Bali, all of this stuff, right? Just put bucket list, schedule. What do you want your schedule to do? Here I've got little things. Sunday is a blank day. I do what I want. But 6:30, start my work, my one thing. What is it? It's 9 right now. So I'm starting my one thing right now. Breakfast. Just your daily routine, right? Doesn't have to be crazy. Legacy. What will loved ones say about me at my funeral? What will my business colleagues say about me at my funeral? Friends, clients, clerk at the coffee shop. Describe the person you commit to being now so you can lead the legacy you want to. Achievements. What do you want your wealth goals, your business goals, personal behavior goals, your principles? Write this all down. Be meticulous with this. And then finally, your type. So your ideal sexual partner. What the person looks like, personality, quality, all of that good stuff. So yeah, this you can print out after you've made it, or you can just keep it in as a digital version. That's fine as well. I'll show you how to do it as a digital version as well. So Now we've got the document, which is extremely important, especially for 2025, right? You want to do this as soon as possible, right? It's the 8th of December. Do it right now. So now we got the game plan. And because you guys are extremely lucky, I'm going to give you my whole 10-minute vision template. Okay? So let me actually go back. So we have this section right here. Your name, identity, right? So what you want to do after you've written this is you want to voice record it. You want to voice record it saying in the third person, right? So if your name is James, you're going to say the James identity. James wakes up at 6:30 every day, has a cup of coffee, and gets to work, whatever. You want to say it in the third person. So once you've done that, in Notion, there's a way for you to embed an audio. If you don't know how to do that, search it up. And you want to place it at the top of the thing here. So whenever you want to review your vision, I do this on a daily basis. I have Notion on my phone, so I can easily pull this up and just play the audio when I'm walking to the gym, when I'm at home, whatever. I just play it. So this is going to be your actual your life's purpose, right? Your vision. This is a template for your own 10-minute vision. Please take the time to either record your own voice or use a AI to voice converter. Yeah, so like I said, put your vision in here. So now you got a timeline, okay? Weekly, monthly, quarterly, 6 months, 2024. I don't have a daily timeline if you notice here, because in my opinion, daily stuff should be done on another app. This isn't really like a to-do app, right? You could do it. You could 100% just add a new group. Actually, why don't we do that now? 1 second. So we got the daily here. Let's just move it over here and let's change it to a light gray or gray. So we got the daily, we got the weekly, we got the monthly, quarterly, 6 months, 2024. Change the year, obviously, when you're done. And then we should be good to go. So pillars: wealth, health, relationships, spirituality, right? Very, very simple. If you've noticed, these are the same pillars that we've created in the document. But yeah, just to go back here. So with daily, like I said, it's not necessary to put it here. You could delete this and just keep it as an overview, because I like to have my daily stuff in a different order on a different app. But yeah, do weekly, monthly, quarterly, 6 months, 2024. Just your goals, right? For the whole year, I would not do more than 3 big goals for the whole year. And that's because it's just going to deteriorate your focus. And focus is the most important thing. So wealth, health, relationships, spirituality. So when you click here, you're going to see progress bar. These are just examples, by the way. Progress bar, 37% of the year, rating out of 10. It's an 8. And I'll get into this in a second. Vision board. You can put a few different pictures that are in your actual vision board and put them here. And let's scroll down to the exciting stuff. So goals: health, reach 10% body fat; relationships, build online network; spirituality, meditate 1,000 hours; read Bible daily; make 10K a month. All of this stuff, right? It says it's past due because it's, I have had the template for a while. But let's just go into here. Actually, no, need to remind myself. So these are the big goals. Now, these are the key results, right? And as you can see at the bottom here, I've embedded the thing here. So what you can do is once you downloaded your vision, you can upload it as a PDF at the bottom here for you to always have access to it. So make 10K a month, learn 3 high-value skills, current MRR. So basically, these goals are broken down into smaller goals. So current MRR, let's look at this. So we are currently at 4,000 and we want to get to 10,000. That's why it's at 40%, sorry. Now, if we want to go to the table view, this is where you're actually going to be able to see the key results, right? In a more broken down manner. So let's look at make 10K a month, right? Current 4,000. If I change this to, let's say, 7,000, boom, change to 70%, okay? Now the overall progress is 51%. And if you notice, This will update here. It rounds itself up. So yeah, 51%. Let's say I learned 3 high value skills. Let's say I learned funnels, copywriting, and content creation. But let's say I just learned copywriting. 67%, overall 68%. This will update itself. So this is powerful stuff, guys. Like, you need to take this seriously. So let's say, for example, I realize, okay, wealth, it's a bit harder than I thought, right? I need to create an Instagram page. So let me just put this here. So Instagram, let me say Instagram page, 10K followers. Let's say as an example. Boom, got it in here. Okay, let's say the target is obviously 10,000. And let's say we're only at 500, right? We're only at 5%, okay? And now you look, this automatically updates. So now we're only at 50% of making 10K a month. And this updates here as well. So this is super powerful stuff. And I'm just going to delete this. As you can tell, it updates. And you can do this with all sorts of different goals, right? Let's say, for example, you want a relationship goal. Actually, let me just think of a different way I can do this. Obviously, don't press this button here. That's just going to make a new thing. We've only got wealth, spirituality, stuff like that. So what you can do is you can delete all of this stuff. 10% body fat, stick to macros. Now, there's going to be certain things that isn't necessarily trackable, right? For example, well, let's put it like this, right? Build online network. It's not really tangible, right? It's not really tangible. But if you say, I don't know, build online network to 100 people, 100 high valuable people, then you're going to be you can break that down to, if we go here, have 1 weekly call with new person, send 5 DMs daily, then it's trackable. So make sure that to some degree, it can be tracked to on a daily basis, right? Read Bible daily. So let's go here to 1 second. Hidden groups. Read Bible daily. The reason why these are hidden, by the way, is because they don't have any data on them, right? The stuff reach 10% body fat and read Bible data. This isn't there because it's not got anything yet. So let's put this in. Let's do current is, let's say I've read my Bible 200 times of the year, and my target is obviously 365. So that means I have 55%. And now it will actually update here. So if something isn't shown, just open the hidden groups and you'll be able to create it, okay? So I'm gonna leave this as is. If you need any help with this or you don't know what to do, just send me a DM on Instagram and I'll help you with this, okay? But anyway, let's go back to this. So this is how you track all of your stuff. When it's past due, it's automatically gonna have this purple thing, but I wouldn't be too worried about that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I really hoped that this video gave you a little bit of inspiration on how to build your vision board, how to build an identity, how to set goals for 2025, and how to map them out in a very strategic manner. So I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, if you have any ideas of what I should do another video about, whether that's business related, personal branding, more personal stuff related like mindset, goals, stuff like this, then please let me know in the description. If you want to learn more about how to make money online, be free, make an income from your passions, then feel free to send me a DM on Instagram or book a call in the link below. Other than that, have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya.